Oh,
I hear crunching.
motorcycles.
Yeah, here they come.
How many?
Speak a devil name.
Black Motorcycles is doing their public
1, 2,
ride.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Get them in.
Nice.
And tell them to go around the hay and they can park along the back.
They still don't have cat?
I guess I'll do it.
We are. Fellas.
What's up?
How's it going?
Good. Come inside, head around hay, and you can park up against the back fence.
Alright.
Do you want to do
Fuck,
this
I
in the
wanna talk
community
about-
room?
No, what the fuck?
Okay.
I want non-99 or non-1 percenters anywhere inside the club that we don't want allowed.
Are they wrecking into each
Have
other?
it
Wrecking into the
right out
fence?
here.
They're struggling.
Go inside the garage while I give shit out.
Should do it if they try to.
We doing this in the garage?
The
Okay.
I'm putting my hair down to piss you off.
It's working. I can hear it.
They do move in herds.
Could probably strain that shit out, cook some eggs on it.
You're not fucking wrong.
Prospect, so 7.
Alright.
Yeah, one of them at least.
Howdy, howdy.
You can just get a
Hello,
mule
hello.
next.
Come on in.
With logo on it.
Oh god.
Exactly what we need.
Yeah, that's exactly what we need.
I dig it. It's a nice place.
Thank you. Worked hard for it.
Oop.
So how are things?
Not too bad. Mostly relaxing, meeting people, getting to know the people around Vinewood.
How is Vinewood treating you?
Pretty decently. There's a lot of people who like to shoot the how should I say it? Good citizens of Vinewood who don't necessarily want to pay for their weed.
Uh-huh.
And we take issue with that.
Understandable.
Well, it's one thing to take it back to them, it's another thing to start popping off.
You're not
Too much
wrong.
tension.
Has the deadly few been an issue at all?
Funnily enough, we have not heard from them.
Good.
Not a peep.
That's something smart they're doing. So
How's
we'll
Paleto
just
been? Oh, my
epic.
bad.
We'll just go from right to left from our column, and then if you want to introduce you, feel free. Gideon.
Gideon. Patched.
Yep. Josh, badge member.
Kelly, president.
Riley sick.
Yuri, treasurer.
Jackson, patch member.
Alex, Patch.
Enola, chaplain.
Jason, patched.
Enola, you gotta speak up.
I heard her just fine.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I did hear her too.
Heard her.
Mhm.
Heard her.
Alright, starting from left of our line.
Hello.
Secretary Valkyrie.
Chaplain Raven.
I'm Zombie, road captain.
Sebastian, president.
Schizo, Sergeant at Arms.
Hazard, treasurer.
Howie Enforcer.
Howdy, howdy.
Oh.
Yeah, so we heard from the Aztecas, from Titus, about Rogues telling him about fucking us pushing you guys out of Chumash, which was news to us, and that was after we had heard from fucking McTavish going around to every other MC saying the same goddamn thing.
That's pretty much what we heard too. Is that he said that about y'all, but
Well,
like
he
the
got
one time we
educated a
talked
little
to
bit.
him.
So, but Rogues, just from y'all's perspective, never said anything to the Aztecas about that?
I never did, no.
Nope.
Not at all.
Interesting.
That's not what happened.
Exactly.
To be fair, after our few initial run-ins and a couple phone calls after that, we had very little contact with each other.
Mm-hmm. Up until that point, I don't think we had spoken. You know, and
Yeah,
you know,
and-
except for when we met up over in Chumash with Devils and had a conversation. So.
Yeah, until before the McTavish shit, that was the last time that we had spoken to y'all, or yeah, when he started saying that y'all pushed us out. That's why we moved to Vinewood and are pushing on him.
Yeah, it was news to us, let me say. But fuck him, fuck him, fuck him.
He's probably laying in a ditch, dead somewhere. So
I hope he's in a fucking shark's belly and he gets out of its fucking ass. Like, I'm so over him and his nonsense. If I see him again, I'll kill him myself. But anyway. Y'all still don't have your cuts, huh? How long you looking at?
Soon TM.
Fuck. It's like that for everybody, then. That's shit.
Yeah.
yeah, it's. I don't know. There's a couple more MCs popping up, so it's a little. I don't know how I feel about that in the first place, but maybe they're waiting for that. I don't know.
They are.
Hope not.
Nope. Once every MC's cut is done and ready to get imported, that's when they get imported.
Gotcha.
Lame.
So, quick question for you guys.
Send it.
Have you met with a group called the Sphinx MC?
The what?
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Oh,
The Sphincter MC.
Y'all gonna make me tell this story again in 2 minutes?
Please.
13.
Okay, wait,
I know
wait,
lot
wait,
13.
No,
No.
it did get passed on to me. I completely forgot about it because it was another MC and I just couldn't give a shit. Death Dealers, they mentioned it. I had to check my notes.
Don't worry.
Sphinx. Oh,
They
boy.
have 2 presidents.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
And a person above the president.
What?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
the founder.
going down
They
there.
said
Yeah, I'm
the
with Yuri on
founder.
this one.
Okay. Are they hoping to have 2
going to go down
chapters?
there and kill
Like,
them.
But
No,
Like-
they're one chapter.
okay.
To be completely honest, we know y'all don't like that we're not one or either, but they're 5%, Kelly.
What?
They're 5%.
Yeah.
They,
Alright,
this
I'm
man
going-
said to my
I'm
face,
going.
"You're
I'm gonna go
5%."
fucking murder them. Oh my god.
I
Okay,
asked
look.
him what that
They're,
meant. He
what
said, "My
does that
president's
mean?"
gonna have to
So dumb.
explain."
So
I'm trying to get him
fucking
to
dumb.
tell me. He
Oh.
wouldn't.
Because they don't know yet. They're still
Losers.
writing the wiki page for it.
Oh no.
Fuck my life.
The best part is they claim MC and roll up to meetings in cages with bowler hats on.
What the
Stop
fuck?
that.
Like, you guys thought we were weird. These guys are actually
Oh,
weird.
boy.
Holy fuck. Oh,
I think I just
Forgive
got a
me, it's
yeast
Sweden.
infection hearing that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's not good. 5%, and they have 2 fucking presidents. How many vices do they have? 3?
oh no.
See, that's what I said.
They have their first president and their second president, which are completely equal, but the first outranks the second.
That's not equal.
Don't forget about their founder president, okay? Remember the founders?
Oh, yeah, the founder, which outranks both.
What in the holy fucking... What the fuck?
Do people just watch Sons of Anarchy and think like, oh,
That
that's a
shit
good
ain't on
idea?
Sons of Anarchy.
No, even Sons of Anarchy is
No,
more
but like they just think like,
Like, I
"Oh, we
understand
can
the
just do
founder
whatever we
patch.
want."
Like, I get that, right? Or the original 9 or 4 or whatever. But fucking 2 presidents? Come the fuck. What?
That goes against like almost soon 100 years of culture. Like,
Where are
what the
they
fuck?
planning on setting up their little fucking taco stand?
Morningwood.
Great.
Where the fuck's Morningwood?
You've never had it, have you?
On Disciples' doorstep.
No, I got people to take care of that for me.
To allow you to
What's wrong?
pee? Okay. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, they set up in Morningwood, which is literally
By the gun store.
on Disciples.
Thank you for that very good piece of intelligence there, Jackson. By the gun store.
When you
I
hear
don't
them
know
as
where Morningwood
disciples,
is.
like it's obviously nearby Vespucci Beach.
Look for the
like
massive
north
park and it's the
north
block
of their
to the left.
clubhouse.
That ain't gonna fucking
Oh,
fly
okay.
North
at
of their
all.
clubhouse,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah, no, that.
Are
yeah.
they aware of this shit?
Sort of.
They're being informed as we speak.
The guy told me he had met with DDMC and had been shown a map, and they were setting up in Morningwood. I don't know.
Wait, what the map?
They don't
Apparently,
seem to
there's a
know
turf
either.
map.
Wait, is that the
What
map
the
that the
fuck?
warlocks gave everybody a couple months ago?
I have no idea.
I forgot about that.
Oh boy. So 2 presidents plus a founder that sits above them and 5%. Got it. I really appreciate that information. I cannot fucking wait to meet them. I am super pumped.
Don't forget about
Like, you all had us fucking
And
confused. These
and a
motherfuckers
cage
just
and
trump
sweatpants.
carded everybody.
Yeah, they are
Like-
confused.
This is why you vaccinate your kids, everybody.
Fuck.
Just
don't-
saying.
You don't fuck next to reactors, I guess.
Chernobyl
Anyway.
2.0.
How do we move forward together? How do we exist in the same state between our 2 clubs?
Just the other day, I personally went up to the recycling center, and I think I met with Jacqueline. I don't know if she's among you at the moment.
Not currently.
I had a very good conversation with her, and from my understanding and her understanding, it was very much you guys do your thing, we do our thing. I don't know if that's prevalent among your club, but that's largely our understanding of things.
We have no wants or needs or anything that with the ongoings of the fucking city. Like, we're up here, we're county, we stick to county. County's where we live, county's where we hold, you know?
About the only issues we had around Blaine County were the issues we had with the Reapers.
And how is
Since
that?
It's actually been moving in a positive direction.
Good.
We've come to
They've been given courtesies. It's been decent.
That is good to hear.
we've been around Grapeseed. They've been around Vinewood a couple of times, and there's never been anything to pop off. I'd like to say we've reached an understanding without even having a sit down or a conversation about it.
Well, it's all about respect, right?
Right.
Gotta give it to get it.
No,
And
I
that's
can't.
where I will extend our respect towards you. I'm gonna be real with you, and I don't want you to take offense to it, but I understand if you do. I don't recognize you as a 1% club because, well, you state that you're not. So I don't see how having territory or a clubhouse or, turf, I guess, for lack of a better word, is a thing. But I'll respect the process that you do, and we'll treat it as such. Is that fair?
That's fair. I'd like to say. Hawk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get your fucking cuts already. God damn.
Trust me, I'm bothering the tailor like every other day. They're
Okay.
tired of
I
hearing from me.
cannot wait.
Lot of clubs rolling around misidentifiable gear, and it sucks. So it would be good to get everybody who's gonna be a fucking MC in the state into their own shit, so that we have fucking identification.
Right.
Yep.
DDMC number 2 gets a clubhouse, and Legion gets a new clubhouse, but we can't get cuts.
Who's DDMC number 2?
Oh,
Death Dealers.
Aren't they? I thought they were Legion's support club.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah,
They got a
got their
whole ass
own-
clubhouse
yeah,
though.
their own-
They
What?
what?
Yeah,
It's
it's about as big as this
enormous.
place. It's enormous.
Huge.
Wait.
Hold up, no,
That's
Yeah.
a fucking
Huge.
kick in the teeth.
that's an issue.
That is
Yeah,
an issue.
I brought it
That's
up
an actual
yesterday.
issue. Support club that claims 1% and asks for support and gets clubhouse. No,
Yeah.
they have to share clubhouse with Legion. That's
And Legion
Big
got a
issue.
brand new clubhouse.
What?
Yep.
You should see their table. It's bigger than y'all's.
Compensating. That's all.
well, they kind of have to when they take everybody off street.
True.
When somebody comes up and is like, "Hey, can I be part of MC?" and they give them a cut and don't even get to know them, and they're just like, "Yeah, sure. Here, come sit at table." That's exactly why you need the big table.
Does that ever fucking speak to the amount that the county is fucking ignored, though?
Mm-hmm.
Like, holy shit. Like, how fucking long was it, you know?
Well, Death Dealers came well after us, like the Rogues
Reapers.
here, Reapers, fucking
Mm-hmm.
several
Everybody.
clubs, even the Deadly Fucks.
Yeah.
I
Very
guess we
true.
got some Chinese imported stuff. So
I don't know, but that's I'm have to look in on that.
Yeah, it's enormous. It's like it's probably as big as this one. Plus, they've got a downstairs and an upstairs. So
Cute.
Place is massive.
it's enormous.
It's
It's
fucking
a
like 8 of
joke.
them.
I cannot put into words how huge that place is. It's whew.
Like
They
I
have
like
more
the size of our
fucking
place
joke.
here. Like it's fitted for us, right? It's not overkill and shit. But what I really like is that fucking parking lot and that stage and like how secure this place is, defensibility wise.
What
But
makes me-
Nobody's getting over these walls.
It fit.
Yeah.
It fit having this many members on club. Plus,
Mhm.
you know, we have like what 20 something in club. This fit
25?
20 people pretty nicely.
Oh yeah, easy.
What makes me laugh is that they have more prospects than patch members.
Of course
So-
they do. That's
How
fucking stupid.
They double
1%
sponsoring?
club. Yeah, have to.
No, they're not 1%. They're going to break off from Legion at some point and then claim 1%. Is what I'm
That seems to be the
understanding.
status quo.
That is what their goals are. They're
And
using
watch
to
Legion.
grow.
Watch Legion do nothing about it.
So how the fuck do you have more prospects than you have original patch members?
I don't
Good
fucking know.
I
question.
don't know.
Emails.
Okay. I don't know, but that's fucking.
And their
Gross.
fucking
That pisses
stripper
me off.
poles are 6 inches in diameter.
they probably have a big ego to fucking cover those poles with.
Some big booties there, huh?
It's a two-handed pole.
Yeah.
Fucking fireball.
No,
No,
it's
they-
thicker
they
than
really-
a fire pole.
They really
Oh
do
my
have a stripper
God.
stage.
Yeah, they have a
really
stripper
do.
stage, and it
Yeah.
is impossible for anybody who knows how to work a pole to use those poles. There is no way.
And then, yeah,
So
me,
you're
that's
saying that their
workable.
their stripper poles are like the size of that red pipe in the corner over there?
No, bigger.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
that's about right, actually. That pipe in the corner, that's about
Yeah,
right.
it's about close.
It's
Jesus.
a
about
fucking
close to that,
support
yes.
beam.
Maybe it's
Fucking
used
shit,
to,
okay.
you know, as a fire suppression system.
Fucking maybe they're bending custom exhausts with their thighs.
Wow. Well, that's good to know. Thanks
Wow.
for heads up on that.
Yeah, no, it's-
But we can coexist. I don't see a reason why we can't. I like to communicate. So if there's ever any issue, bring it to me. I'll be totally fair and I'll give you the time to fucking say whatever's on your head. Got it?
fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Likewise.
Good
Mike
shit.
Tavish was a rare occasion.
Oh yeah. You want to talk about having a conversation with a guy who's too full of himself to fucking listen, and then turns around in a group of 20-some people and says we've all been manipulated
Wait,
over
what?
and over again.
How do you manipulate 20 people?
Oh, he's I don't know. He had some fucking Kool-Aid before he came over here and had a conversation, but I don't know. He had no ownership in his part of it. I outlined very
very-
specifically what my fucking transgressions towards his fucking tongue was, and he didn't give two fucks about it and came into my fucking home here, the Vikings home, and fucking disrespected us.
Yikes.
Only
Yeah.
thing that got manipulated was the rounds I put into his chest.
And his fucking tail gunner wanted to was informed not to pull, don't do it, and he did it. So took both of them,
Shot
threw
him
him
through.
outside the gate, fucking left him to bleed.
Like Taz
Me and
tried to
you.
fire back, and then he realized he didn't even have any
Yeah.
bullets.
So he went into bunny mode, right, where he just hops around and in between everybody, scared to death.
Oh Jesus!
God.
It was great. You would have loved it.
Would have loved to have been in attendance to see it.
It was pretty glorious. But then they apparently removed him from president from Deadly Few, and ain't nobody seen him around from the looks of it.
No, I've seen a few of their bikes in that place in Sandy that they own, but just a little trailer. That's all I've seen of them.
And what do
Haven't
they
heard
own in
peop-
Sandy, if I may ask?
Trailer,
there's like a little trailer behind the Joshua 24/7
Yeah,
Okay,
it's up in Harmony.
got it.
for Sonora Joshua intersection.
Okay.
Yep.
So, if you don't mind me asking, I have a couple questions just to understand a few things for the future.
Please.
So, since we're located in Vinewood, and since you guys respect our process, as you worded it, correct?
Correct.
You guys plan on riding through Vinewood with 4 or more. We've told this to everyone that we expect, just a heads up, we're not going to stop it. But at the same time, we like to know who's in our backyard, so to speak.
Absolutely. No problem. And we are 2 or more than 2. We'd like to be communicated to.
Now, is that just on bikes, or if we're up, say,
If you're
in a
rocking
cage?
colors or if you're on bikes, yeah. If you're in cages, I don't give 2 fucks, but
Okay. And then
Easy.
regarding conversations about us in the future, I understand we have not had the best relationship in the past, but it's been the history so far for the Rogues in San Andreas that everyone loves to talk around us to others.
yeah, you'll find out that a lot.
With that being said, if anyone brings you an issue concerning us, we'd appreciate the heads up concerning it, as far as it pertains to us.
I'm not gonna go spill the beans of other people's bullshit. That's not where my aura sits in life, but I will call you and I will have a conversation if anything piques my interest or I want a fucking de facto idea on whether or not it's good to go or not, information-wise. Fair?
Fair for me.
Okay.
Yep.
That's really all I have regarding that.
Fair enough. Easy peasy. Anybody here got anything that they want to bring up?
Bike show.
No.
Gotta say, I can't wait to run into the sphincters, though.
Oh my
They
god.
can speak up, Alex, in that case.
Yeah, Alex, speak up.
So the only thing that I'm going to bring up is that on the 10th we're having a bike show up here. And there
That's
will be
my
a
birthday.
yeah,
But
and also there will be a raffle involved on a fully upgraded and customized Sanctus.
So sad comes with music.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
So it's $500 a ticket. It's a fully upgraded, customized Sanctus. We've labeled it the Terminator. That was the theme of the bike build. But it's fully upgraded. It's a $55,000 fucking piece of badassness that does wheelies and fucking just rages down the road. But it's $500 a ticket, and individuals can buy up to 5. And you have to be present for that at the bike show on the 10th. It starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. The drawing is going to be done at 10 p.m. Eastern, and you got to be here to win it. So if any of y'all are interested in it, getting some raffle tickets and shit, please give Alex a fucking heads up over there.
Hell yeah. We'll see if
We'll
we can swing by.
definitely, some of us will
Cool.
be here.
We'll have some
100%.
food, and we're also doing a bike show. So where you can enter a bike and have an opportunity to win a customized demon that looks like a fucking snake. So
Ooh.
That's cool.
we call it Jake.
no,
Jake's a
Jake's
snake.
inside. Yeah, I'm glad we had this meeting. You know, like to his point, you know, there has been our issues. You know I've said some shit that was pretty fucking out there, made some threats towards y'all, things like that. But it's nice that we can just kind of skirt that shit off to the fucking side, come have a conversation together, and start building a fucking opportunity to exist and coexist together.
I'm glad we got the opportunity to clean the bad air because there's been so much of that we've had the chance to clear up with others. I was looking forward to the opportunity to do it with you guys.
And here we are. So good shit.
Hell yeah.
Trying to think, is there anything else?
There's always something else.
Do you guys have a pretty good working relationship with Lotus? Because you share a property with them, share a territory.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Yep. Yep. We that's one of the big things that we've been dealing with is people selling right there by the tattoo shop and whatnot.
Mhm.
And shooting and just that's like one of our main concerns over there. So yeah, we talk to them quite a bit and handle that shit because they've been having their own stuff
Yeah, they
go
always
down
are.
and yeah, we you know set out a map more or less like we were talking about earlier, but yeah, we're good.
Okay.
We like them.
Well, we as of last night, we've kind of decided where our territory is going to expand down toward the northern part of the Zancudo Tunnel that goes under the base. So basically, the northern part of the tunnel, all the way up around to Braddock Pass, is going to be Vikings territory.
So northern Chumash.
All that West Coast stuff. Yep.
Not Chumash, no. So like
northern Chumash, above the
north
bridge.
Yeah, you know,
above the base.
Yep. So the like where the northern part of the tunnel is, it goes under the base. All the way up here is going to be Vikings. Oh.
Oh.
That was a gunshot.
Let me take a look.
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it either.
I barely heard it.
Yeah.
I was right behind the clubhouse.
Speaking of
Yeah, it was.
gunshots, I don't want to be too forward, but a lot of people like to talk. So you guys have a complete something, one of the new things.
A complete?
Not saying, a complete.
Look up the mountain.
A mold.
We were told that you received a mold from some group from Sandy.
Who the fuck's telling you this?
I don't even remember, dude.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that's why
Anything when you get up there,
I figured it probably wasn't much because I don't think anybody's figured that shit out yet. But
Yeah, no. That whoever told you that's fucking correct.
People love to talk shit.
People need to stick to their own shit.
People struggle with that.
They do. Everybody wants to be a part of whatever's going on, which
Or
is
they wanna
nothing.
Purposely start a war when there's nothing going on because they like to feed off the drama.
Oh, absolutely.
Turning back around, nothing to.
Absolutely. But no, that's news to me again. So, good shit.
yeah, they said you had a complete beagle mold.
Check chicken factory.
Nope.
I wish.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Wish I had a deagle. That'd be nice. Shoot cabbage with it.
Yeah.
On my way down to
You gotta find them first.
He doesn't get hurt for long, so be careful.
I'll put a 50 cal pistol through his brain cavity, and I don't think he'll be feeling much.
You'd be surprised.
You'd be
The
surprised.
miracles of modern medicine.
And,
He was shot
At the gas station.
multiple times, and an hour later, he's trying to ram another president off of their bike with his bike. So,
The fuck?
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, I did hear about that. Mm-hmm.
so I don't really think injuries are something he's very prone to receiving for long term. If you catch
Must
my
be all
drift.
that crack he hyped up on.
It's just
feels nothing.
There just ain't anything up there to kill. You know what I mean? It's just that fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
Can't kill what's already dead.
True.
I think the words we use is that there are two brain cells and they're each trying to assert dominance.
Yeah, but they're both fucking not dominant brain
Going around
cells.
around the city.
Both fighting
So it's like a
for force.
conversation.
Me and Jason are doing that. There's nothing in Procopi. We're gonna check the main street now.
Goddamn.
Copy that. All right. Well, that's literally all I had. Did y'all have anything else?
I got some people at the Blackwoods.
I don't have anything.
I don't think so.
No.
Okay. Well, if you
Think we're
do,
big chillin'.
let me know. Okay. Or let us know.
Will do.
Oh, one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Now, if I remember correctly, there was a COC being organized just for just getting everyone back on the same page when it comes to motorcycles, correct?
What do you mean?
As in, there's a lot of people popping up, a lot of people just appearing out of nowhere. From my understanding, it was intended to be a big party for all the clubs to be able to get to and just kind of converse, hang out, chill. That's how it was described to me, at least.
Yeah,
that be-
it hasn't been planned past just that kind of banter. There hasn't been anything anything situated.
Nothing concrete.
Yeah, not yet.
Just talk.
Early stages of it still.
Done.
Okay. Nah, I was curious about it because I kept hearing whispers about it, especially in our first few days touching down San Andreas. Then apparently they just didn't happen as much anymore.
Outside,
Well, there's.
Blackwood
I
Saloon.
don't
There
like.
was
Here's the thing, right? Like,
talked
I
about
don't
the
like. It's
locals,
good to
but,
have conversations
they
and
didn't,
shit.
they didn't
It's
shoot
good to
them,
keep the communication, the bat channels per se, whatever the fuck you want to call it, open. But I don't really give two fucks about the city, right? Like, the lives of groups down in the city are 180 degrees different from what they are up here, right? And that's just because of circumstance and events and things that transpire, so on and so forth.
Right.
But I mean, the COC, all that was a Warlocks thing from its
back to the
inception.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't have an issue doing that. Like, I'd like to have some kind of a meeting between the county, the MCs that represent Blaine County, and then city can do whatever they want. Then we can meet to have leadership, between all MCs at a neutral place, just to kind of talk shop, right?
Right.
I mean, that would be fine with me, but I don't know. Sometimes, like, the last one was a fucking joke when Chambers pulled that shit.
I have no idea who Chambers is.
He's the president of Legion now, but he was the president of their Harmony chapter. And then he opened up bidding between the Lost and the Reapers, and to get their spots when territorially they needed to fucking be gone and not have a second chapter. So we organized that and fucking got them the fuck out of Harmony. Because nobody's got time for that.
I don't understand why something like that would be put on you. Either control it or you don't, to be honest.
Well, it's just dumb. And it's just Legion trying to be, well, Legion. Too big for their britches. They try to assert too much. And they're not a county group, right? They don't fucking work the county. Like, them having a second chapter here was just stupid. It made no sense, and it limited the ability and access for other groups like the Lost or fucking Reapers. So that's why we went over there and fucking shut that shit down.
Fair enough.
They make dumb decisions. Sad.
Stupid games win stupid prizes.
Fucking ain't wrong. Yeah, we've been talking with Lotus about it. So once we know something, we'll pass it along to you. Okay? Or I'm sure they will too.
Either way.
Get your fucking cuts already. Goddamn.
One day.
One day.
One day soon.
The tailors are slow.
Yes, they are. Do you have anything else on your head?
Give me 5 minutes. I'll think of something.
Okay. I'll give you 4.
Or we could not.
I'm good.
All right. Well, as a group here, we got some shit we got to talk about as a club. So we'll get you guys out of here. We'll get our gates secure, and then we'll get back to what we were doing. Okay?
No worries.
Pleasure.
Y'all take care, right?
Yeah, you as well.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely, y'all ride well.
Safe. You too.
Man, it's bright in there.
I'm fucking murdering whoever the sphincters are.
There wasn't.
Man,
The
it took-
sphincter.
Our meeting was less time that took them to fucking get up here.
I'm killing. I'm actually
You
going to
need
go.
to get. Is Levi still awake? Because we already have a fucking problem.
There's also one other thing, Kelly. I don't know if you caught it.
Yeah,
They
I'm
already
on
know the
bar
size of our. They already know the size of our table, which means they've been in here.
I was curious about that. But I think he was more referring to the building and not necessarily our table.
No, he said specifically.
I know what he said. He said he said
I don't think he
table,
meant
and
it
I
that
heard
way.
that. But I don't think he meant it as table. He meant it as
how
in
did he
general.
know
His shit
about
is
the
much
deal?
bigger than
You
everything.
see, a lot of times they refer to the table as how many members a club has as well.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
When
he
you were
said
given the
that
mold, was anybody else
our
there
table is
outside
about
of
half
Hold
the
on.
size
Let's
of
let
Legion's
these
new one.
let's let these guys get the fuck out of here. Let's make sure they get the fuck out of here.
Why are we getting rid of this club already?
Huh?
What do we need Levi for?
Because they asked us, because they heard from somebody in Sandy that we have a fucking fully fucking functional deagle.
Somebody already talked.
So somebody's been opening their fucking mouths already.
They said Deagle mold, I believe.
They said we have all the
Fully
components for it.
Full thinning.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anybody that's been working this thing, been talking to fucking anybody, you better make it known right fucking now.
I don't talk to
Right,
anybody.
I told him I need to talk ASAP. I sent the texts for a reason I can't phone him.
And no one can vouch for me. I don't know. This
What
is
are we
the first
talking
I've
about?
We're
really
not. We're
heard
not
about
starting
anything.
fucking blaming members. We're not gonna.
I'm
we're
not
say,
blaming
I'm
members.
vouching for this person, vouching for that person, because it's none of us.
What are we
Hold on,
talking
hold
about?
on, hold on, hold on. What? Yeah, exactly. Please, somebody fill me in on what the hell's going on.
Rogues asked us point blank because they were told by somebody in Sandy that we had a functional deagle.
No,
That we
they
figured
No,
were
they
out.
heard. They heard.
They
they
heard
heard. Yeah.
that somebody in Sandy had given us fully functioning deagle. They haven't said. They didn't say they heard it from somebody. That somebody, they heard it from somebody, not necessarily in Sandy. That we have that somebody in Sandy
Okay.
gave us mold. Fully
I thought you were
functioning.
gonna say that they had one.
No.
Yeah, that's
No.
way less exciting.
So we still need
They-
Levi, or we?
Because somebody's talking. Whether it's
I
them,
wish we
whether
had,
it's
but
somebody slipping somewhere, somebody said something to somebody.
Yeah, watch
Way
the
too
fucking
early for
cartel be
sprinklers.
playing us and having us fucking pit against each other.
Yeah. We don't fucking know enough to fucking be sprinkling shit either. I'm gonna
Well,
be
it
honest
doesn't
with you.
matter. People misinformation all the fucking time just to create or spark conflict between other people. That's bad. It's because everybody buys into what they hear. They don't need fact to back it.
There, and that's a lot. We just got dropped on from that to Sphincter to Support Club having a clubhouse bigger than ours.
And then Legion having another new clubhouse?
Yeah,
Like
by the way,
what?
Very
Yeah, why
quickly
did they get one so
as well.
fucking fast? And why the fuck did it take so goddamn long for us to get our shit? What?
Ours wasn't really public works getting it actually put in. It was more getting the blueprint sorted.
Huh?
About
Why-
the
how
new
did we-
Legion clubhouse. How Legion
Yeah,
got
how
their
they got it so
clubhouse.
quickly.
And how the fuck do you know that?
No, we're saying that our clubhouse wasn't the public works working on it. It was the getting the blueprints from architect.
Right.
just don't understand how like they get a new clubhouse and there's another clubhouse. It's like what?
How quickly Death Dealers got there, the support club, how quickly they got their clubhouse.
Yeah, that's fucking
Compared to other
bullshit.
MCs
Because
who
they
have been
were.
waiting for
I want to go
Other
blow it up.
MCs have been waiting weeks for their clubhouses. Some don't even have them
The-
yet, and a support club
the-
gets it.
Fucking the Reapers is still waiting on theirs, and they've been around a lot longer.
Yep.
And have it fully ready to go.
And that's that fucking. I guess it's all about who you fucking know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And who's
Oh, I can't wait to build
something
a
you suck.
bonfire with that shit.
So are we just gonna let 1% clubs just keep walking into state, or are we actually gonna do something about it?
The thing
It's for
is,
the-
they all just kind of stack up in fucking the shitty. You know what I mean?
Right.
Honestly, let them stack up and say because they're
I
gonna start
mean,
shooting each other eventually.
I don't care what happens in LS.
Yeah.
When it comes to
Like,
the
we're gonna start-
county, that's when I give a fuck.
If 1% clubs in city, i.e., Black Lotus, Devils, anything like that, want to do something about it because they don't like it, then they'll do something about it. But until somebody comes up and starts claiming shit here in the county, with there's literally nowhere left to claim, then it's a problem.
Okay, so we've set out our territory from the one
The-
side of the Zancudo tunnel to the other side of the Braddock tunnel. And
Yep.
here's my question.
Yeah.
Another
The-
club comes up here and plays all fucking nice, and sends us their niceties about how they want to move in and asking for our blessing and all that shit. Are we giving it to them or are
No.
we telling them to fuck off?
Telling them to
There's
fuck
nowhere
off.
for them to go.
Alright.
There's nowhere. Yeah, there's literally nowhere to have a clubhouse or anything like that or territory.
Literally, unless they want to be fucking.
Humping a tree? I don't think they
what
give a fuck,
fucking-
to be honest
Yeah,
with
unless
you.
they want to be Western Route 68 MC, like.
Hey, you know,
there's
they
nothing
could
in
take
the
fucking
Power
pictures
station
for
MC.
all I know.
And,
Look, Sandy is still neutral, right? And I'll fight like
But then
hell
ag-
to keep it like that.
Right, but then again, Warlocks are claiming it, so
Fuck that.
yeah, well, they're going to have to. The two of them and the Warlocks wants to go through the entirety of the cartel.
Yeah.
But we
True.
can't
And
expect
as
the
you heard-
cartel
as you
to
heard
do
Levi
all of our
say,
dirty
they
work
are
for us.
literally
We're
letting them
not doing dirty work. If we're going to get into what we're going to get into, we can't be fucking idiots and start shooting everybody that
Yeah.
piss us off, because then that's fuck
I
us.
get that, but that's what I'm saying is if we have a problem with somebody, we can't be phoning up the cartel and having the cartel go in and shoot everybody the fuck
The
up for us.
cartel will go and fucking handle the situation without us even having to mention it.
right.
I'm
but,
all for handling our own issues.
Me
But
too.
if our issues are going to end in bullets flying, that's going to be a no-go for me, and I'm not going to touch with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah. The last thing
Unless
we need
it's a
is the
direct
fucking
threat
cops
against our
finding a reason
MC.
to raid us.
Yeah, like and again, understand that requires a gunner, right? So all that goes to the table before it even happens anyway.
Has to get through MOA. We can't currently think about what's going to happen in future that hasn't happened yet. We have to focus on what's in front of us, not what down road. Because
Oh,
what
there's
down
some
road
bikes.
might not even
Haul ass.
happen. Can't think 2 years in the future and be like, well, hey, what if this happens in 2 years? We have to think about talking to the cartel to see if they said anything.
I'll just leave it at like this, and I know I've already mentioned this to some of you, but not all of you. Like getting into guns, if this isn't something you've done before, this will change everything, right? You will have violence cast upon you because of who you are and what you distribute. You'll have the police trying to fucking buy from you. You'll have sting operations, overlook operations, all sorts of shit if there's even the sneaking suspicion that we're doing any of this, right? Because the guns are always get tracked back to something. They always will. And with major crimes active and shit like that, it's only a matter of time before someone knocks here to ask us some very serious questions. Also, look around you. This circle will change. Somebody will die. We will lose people in this line of work. It's inevitable. So the more that we
Trust me.
play and the more that we fucking like really home in on our day-to-day responsibilities, we keep our mouths shut, we talk secretly, we handle our business effectively off-site here, the better we will survive this level of business, because this is not fucking easy.
That's good to me. Sorry, I love you all, but I'm ready for it.
I know. Me too, buddy.
That's why we're keeping it to.
Fuck me, man.
Especially with, as you said, Kelly, with major crimes. That's why we've been kind of keeping it as secretive between the people who already know, as we have.
Like as
How
it
is
is
you
right
put it?
now, the cigars are gonna kill me before
plausible
anything else.
deniability. If you guys don't know what's going on, then
Means you can't be pulling your phones open and be like, hey, going over there to try to buy a mold. You can't put any of that shit in your fucking messages. Like, try not to talk about it on the radio, obviously, because you never know. Somebody might be listening, right? We're going to be changing our frequencies commonly and consistently to ensure that nobody's fucking breathing down our back or listening in on us.
Any relationship you have with people and other clubs, it's going to change. Black Lotus, I'm already going to do it. I'm going to start distancing self from Black Lotus. Anybody you know in other club, be prepared to have a change in relationship status.
Because they're going to be trying to do the same thing you are.
but we've already got the business of one of the biggest organizations in the States.
And that's why we need to be very level and very fucking concise on how we operate, what we say, you know, making sure that we're not doing this shit in our cuts. We're not doing it in this building or on this premises, things like that. Because then all it takes is one person to fuck that up and all of this is done. Every fucking bit of it.
Did he answer back yet?
No, he must be busy.
Can I ask something about the cartel and their information that they're giving us?
Go for it.
Have they given us anything that half the state doesn't already know?
We don't know.
As of current, I wouldn't say so. Everyone done pretty much the same thing the cartel done. Organized
Right.
groups and went door to door. However, obviously, as you heard, we have the assurances of the cartel for protection, which is going to be a big thing going forward, as Kelly said.
Right, but it was
Can't be
still
getting
like
these.
We also have the guarantee of information.
right, but like saying that like
You're real quiet and all that.
when like relationships might change and shit like that. Right? Like even the relationship with the cartel can fucking
Yeah,
fall
they can
over and
waffle on
turn.
us too, we don't
And
know.
like us putting so much into them is also a concern, but it's probably the best, but it still needs to be a fucking concern.
It's an
Like,
unavoidable
I agree.
concern.
My fear is that somebody goes to squeeze their fucking grapes at their fucking house and then they throw us under the bus.
Yeah, having one insurance.
You know, we
plan-
Honestly,
become the fall to them.
in this state, people's mouths move too fucking much anyway, so
right.
that is inevitable. It's because we're gonna have cops trying to fucking buy from us. They're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
try and get their fucking case.
They might, if they catch, that's why I want to do everything on a boat out to sea, because ain't nobody going to see it, right?
Yeah, but if they pinch one of them fucking cartel people and ends up using one of them cartel people against us, throws
know,
their
but
ass on
that's-
an island and we deliver the
Doesn't matter
goods to
'cause
the cartel
nothing's-
guy we've been delivering to the whole fucking time.
Right.
When
but
in
they won't be
reality,
allowed-
they're working with a cop. Wow.
Yeah.
Won't matter. We won't be around much longer if that's the case.
But yeah, here's another concern with the cartel is we're a tight group, right?
Mhm.
We trust each other.
100%.
The cartel is big. They got levels of people that like can get pinched. You know what I mean? That might know too much. That might not be as trustworthy, and that concerns me. Us putting all these chips, you know, in the cartel's basket.
See, the
There's a reason
Oh,
we're not going to deal. We're not dealing with the little peons at the bottom of the barrel. Shit rolls
Levi's
downhill.
He's the hefty.
So only they know that we're dealing with them.
As far as I know, yes. But when it comes to things being distributed throughout their organization, we're going to get it to certain people, and they're going to kick it down.
So who are the other two fucking people that were with him?
Lieutenants. probably.
Lieutenants?
Higher ups?
Okay.
Yeah.
He's not going to bring fucking Joe Schmo who fucking pushes drugs once, who we met for the first time today for a big meeting like this. He's going to bring people that have some kind of weight in organization.
And like But I'm assuming that we're not going to sell like single pistol to a random guy on the street
No.
because for all you know,
Fuck
that
no.
might be a cop, and then you fucking
No,
yeah,
every deal we
have
do
fun.
has to be vetted. Nothing's immediate. Everything's vetted. Every single name, everything.
And only people we know.
And we don't sell to anybody that doesn't have an ID. After, of course, they've been vetted. Like, this is the real deal. This is the kind of business that gets you shot, gets you put in the fucking ground, and you don't come up from it. So understand that going in. It's going to be difficult. We're going to lose people. It's inevitable.